Okay, so today we will start exercise 2.3 in which we will learn about growth and depreciation. So today's topic is growth and depreciation. Okay, so it is the same like that we have learned about how to find the amount, okay, when the principal is given and the rate of interest is also given. The same things we will use here, just only the concept is changed, but all the formula and all that thing will be same. Like we know that the formula of amount equals to P 1 plus R by 100, and that is N or T, that is the number of years. So here P was the principal, okay. It was the money or amount that we are depositing in a bank or something that we are borrowing from the bank, okay. And is at this money there is some interest, there is some rate of interest for a particular time period, 2 year, 3 year, whatever. According to that rate we are calculating the amount. So means we can say that it was the initial amount, okay, and after giving the rate of interest we are getting this final amount. So this was the initial money, we can say that, and this was the final after a certain period of time. Okay, so the same concept we will use to learn the growth and depreciation. So first we are learning the concept of growth. So what is growth basically? So here we are looking at the principal that we are depositing and the amount we are getting more than the principal. So there is a particular increment in this value, okay, according to the rate of interest for a certain period of time. So the same concept is here. Growth is basically the increment of the value. Whatever money we are having, after some time it will increase. That is called the growth. So the formula for calculating the growth, so this is like V equals to V naught 1 plus R by 100 T. This is same like this formula. Here V naught is the initial amount, we can say that this is the initial amount. Yes, come. This is the initial amount and this is the final amount. Okay. So and V naught is the initial amount that we are having, and after certain period of time, T is the time, or we can say N or T, we can denote the time period by this, and R is the rate of interest, that is constant. Suppose there are so many examples in our daily life, so we are using this concept of growth. In commercial mathematics we will learn about it. Suppose in a survey we are just calculating the growth rate of the population. Suppose in India every year 5% population is increasing, so that is called the growth rate. So how we are calculating the growth? There is a particular rate, that is a constant rate. Suppose 5% per annum it's increasing, okay. This was the previous value. Suppose in 2020 this was the previous value of the population, and in 2021 or 22 according to a particular rate of interest we can say that, so the final value is coming, that is the V. So this is the formula to calculate the growth. This is similar to this formula that we have calculated the amount. This was the principal, that was the initial amount, and after calculating certain interest with a certain rate, certain period of time, we are getting the final amount. Similarly here, there is the initial value of any asset, anything, okay, any data, and this is the final value by calculating the rate of interest, okay. So by this formula we will calculate the growth. Understood? And the second term is the depreciation. So depreciation is basically the value that is decreasing. There are so many conditions, like suppose you are calculating the worth of a bike or any machine. So we have purchased that, suppose for 2 lakh, and after 1 year we are selling, so we can't sell that for 2 lakh. Nobody will purchase that for 2 lakh. Of course there will be some depreciation. Okay, and after 2 years again it will depreciate. So there is some depreciation value, just like in insurance also we are having some insurance. So there is some depreciation value according to the rate of interest they are giving. Okay, so for that case, the only some difference is that in the formula we will write here the subtraction. We will write the sign of subtraction because we are calculating the depreciative value. The value is going to decrease. So for that case, in depreciation, how we calculate this?
V naught is equal to V 1 minus R.
Yes. So it's a very simple logic. Okay. So here V equals to V naught 1 minus R by 100 T. So that is the depreciative value. Suppose this was the initial value, and after 2-3 years it's going to decreasing according to the rate. Okay, so the final value that we are selling or buying or whatever, there are so many conditions are there, so that is called the depreciative value. Okay, so by using these two formula we will solve this exercise. Very simple exercise. Okay, so started with question number 1. Exercise 2.3. Question number 1. The present population of a town is 1, 10, 100,000, 10,000, lakh, 2 lakh. So this is the V naught. Why we are using 0? That is naught. That is the initial. It shows the initial value. We read it like naught. Okay, V naught 0. So V naught is equals to 2 lakh. Okay, this is the V naught. Its population increases by 10%. So the rate of increment is 10%. Huh? V naught is the initial value, V is the final value. So 10% in the first year and 15% in the second. So there are 2 rate of interest is given, and this is 15% for the second year. Fine. Find the population of the town at the end of the 2 years. So after 2 years we are calculating the final value. So time period is of course 2 years. For first year, this is the rate of interest for first years, and this is for second year. Fine. So we have to calculate the V. V is the final value. So in that previous exercise, we have learned that when the rate of interest are different, so how we are going to calculate the amount? We know this formula P 1 plus R1 by 100, and we are multiplying this 1 plus R2 by 100, right? So same concept we will use here. So here V equals to V naught 1 plus R1 by 100 and multiplying this 1 plus R2 by 100, right? So just only put the values and get the answer. V naught is 2 lakh. So 1 plus 10 by 100, and this is 1 plus 15 by 100, and now only we have to solve this. This will cancel out, so this is 2 0 0 0 0 into, it will be 11 by 10, and it will be, we can make it short or let it like this, 115 if we are taking LCM. So it will be 115 by 100. Okay, so 1 2 3, these 3 0 will cancel out with these 3 0, and just only we have to multiply this value. So it will be 200 into 11 into 115. So just multiply it, you will get the final answer. So I am doing calculation here. So 115 by 11, it will be like this. So 1265, and we are multiplying this by 2. So 2530 and 00. 2530 and these two zeros. So the final value is coming 2,53,000. Okay. So that will be the data that's showing the population after 2 years with the different rate of interest, like 10% for first year and 15% for second year. So according to this we are calculating, and the final value we are getting 2,53,000. Okay, so like this we can solve any questions. So the conditions are different. Okay, here only you have to for just showing the different things, like we are calculating some different things, growth and depreciation. That's why they have changed the formula. Otherwise the same concept that we have used in calculating the amount. Okay, so same concept we have to use only. So let's see some more questions. Question number 2. See question number 2. The present population of a town is 15,625. This is the present population. So question number 2, we can write V naught equals to 15,625. If the population increases at the rate of 4% every year. Okay, so the rate is given here 4%. What will be the increase in the population in next 3 years? So here it is asking that what will be the population increases in next 3 years. So time is given here 3. This is the initial value, so we have to calculate the final value after 3 years, and we have to also find how much it increased. That was equals to the compound interest. Compound interest was what? Amount minus principal. Okay, so that is the difference in the values. We can write like this: difference in values, difference equals to that is your V minus V naught. So calculate V first. V equals to V naught 1 plus R by 100 N or T, whatever. So V equals to V naught is 15,625. 1 plus rate is 4%, and this is 3 years. Okay, now solve this. So this is 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 25. So it will be 15,625 into, it will be 26 into 26 into 26 and divided by 25 into 25 into 25. So by calculating this, this will, okay, so this directly will cancel out. This will cancel out by this. So the answer will be the cube of 26. So 1951. This is the value coming. No?
Yes.
By multiplying this, it will not come.
This will not come. This will come 17576.
So this is I am asking. 576. Okay, so this is the final value. Now we have to calculate the difference. How much it increased in 3 years. So increment, we can write like this: increment in 3 years. Increment in 3 years equals to V minus V naught. So this is 17576 minus 15625. 15625. So it will be 1951. So this is the final answer, okay, that we have to calculate it. Okay, fine. Okay, so now see question number 3.